I will probably never do this again. It is way too grown up. It is like driving into a jungle, scratching my car all over. Why did I do this? Why did I do this? Well, that was about a 14 inch. Nice healthy fish. Yeah, blue on it, right? Fish on. That seems like a good fish. Maybe it's the current. It's a healthy smash. Good jump, good jump. It's the small face. Okay, that wasn't a smallmouth. Something just jumped upstream. Like crazy. I'm looking for... my pliers. Oh my gosh, the fish are literally jumping. Where I'm hearing fish jump everywhere. I don't know where my pliers are at. And it's gonna be a long day without them. All right, that's a good smallmouth right there. Not bad. Thank you, sir. Have a good day. Whoa. Jeez, fella. Okay, I have to find my pliers. You know what happened? Is I think did they fall in? No, there they are. I didn't get them out. Sheesh. I was like, oh no, they fell in the water. And the drainage holes in this boat are kind of big. So like, I've already had stuff like fall. All right, well, there are multiple fish. Kind of like a mistake, but I'm gonna push into the rocks because if I stay on this side, I'm too far away. But the current is moving so fast, I'm not gonna be able to stay in here much. It is rolling. GoPro, start recording. Alrighty. Water's so clear, it's crazy. Ooh, that was a little fish. I saw him completely out of the water there. I'm glad he didn't get it. Bigs only, please. I need to check my line to make sure it seems okay. Yesterday I was fishing some pretty crazy spots and got hung up several times. Mostly that was on, what was I using? The fire chicken yesterday? I didn't use the plopper that much. Well, I know there's at least one fish in there, but they might be super skittish. The wind was blowing out of the east, which doesn't necessarily make for good fishing, but it wasn't much, like 2-mile-an-hour winds. Not even a bluegill? Not even a gill? These rocks were probably completely exposed a week ago. That's how low the water got. But since then, they've started releasing more water. Wow. What is that? Something just went under that rock. Now, what was it? Was that a flathead? I don't know what that was, but something went under there. Dang, man, I feel like that was a flathead. I don't know, actually, I don't know what it was. I got something. There was a rock bass. There was a rock bass under there, but no, there was something big under there, dude. I feel like that was a flathead. Okay. That was crazy. Oh, that was a rock bass. Definitely not a flathead, though. Jeez, what was that? It was... Ooh, that first one knocked it. I'm going to lose it on that stick. It's foul hooked. I'm going to lose it on that stick. Jump over that stick. Yeah. Oh, it came off. I don't even think that the first fish that bit was a bigger fish. That was the second one. That was awesome. Nice. There's a bunch of fish in there. If I don't get on the other side of that stick, I'm going to lose every one of them. I'm going to try to work this one up a little bit different. And sure enough, he got right on it. I don't even know if it's big or not, to be honest. It feels like it's big. It feels like a good fish. It might have been the first one that bit. Oh my gosh, it's a tank, dude. It is a daggum stud. It's a whole stud face. That's a good smallie. That's a good one. That's a good one. Come up here and say hello to me. Sir Small Face. Barely hooked. That's a giant, man. That is a certified biggin. That is a certified biggin. The current is tricky because I'm getting washed into that tree. Check out that stud. That is a really good smallmouth. That is a really, really, really good smallmouth. Check it. Check it out. Check it out. I'm gonna measure it really quick. I think it's like 16 and a half. It's 16. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Have a good day. You have a good day. Yes. That was probably the first one that bit. And then that second one got it. Well, I'm glad I didn't lose it on that tree, because it was really close to losing it on that tree. That's a big fish. GoPro, start recording. That's a big one. That fish right there was big. I don't think he even hit the whopper plopper. He jumped completely over it. And that was a big fish. That was a really big fish. Ooh. I don't think he even tasted metal. He jumped completely over the plop. He was hard against that bank. Fish on. Try to get him out of there quick before I get washed into that tree. It's a good one. It's a good one. Oh, I lost it. I lost it. I was screwing around too much. That was about a 16 incher, about the same as the other. About a 16. Okay, there might be a couple of fish in there. Jeez. I don't want to get washed into that tree because I'll get flipped over. The water's moving much faster than the camera probably shows, which is surprising. There's so many fish in there. Dude. The one that jumped completely over it, it was really dark, and that was a big, big fish. That was a little fish. Like I didn't start seeing action until that third or fourth cast. So I had to kind of like wake them up. Oh my gosh. Got him. Oh man, that's a good one. That's a good one. Oh, that was a largemouth. That was a largemouth, and it was a good one. That was about a 2.5 pound largemouth. Ooh, yeah. Let's get into some of those. So I just missed 2 fish right there. And it's crazy because that water is hauling. Why was he even over there? Oh my gosh, instant. He's little. Mr. Smalley. He was just a spinning. Whoop, fella. Mr. Small Face. You can see the stripes there. Pretty good fish. Thank you, sir. Tell your big brothers I came to play. Although at a lower level, that one corner that held all the fish might actually be better at a lower level. Fish on, that's a good one. That's a good one. Oh man. What is that actually? A big small head. He just kind of gave up there. He had had enough. That's a nice fish though. Legit. Oh, it's all twisted up. Let me in. Twisted there. Ooh. Hooks, hooks, hooks. Now this fish is very hefty. He's thick. Like I can't even get my hand all the way around him. Let me grab my rod before I drop it in the water. All right. Mr. Small Face. That's a 15-incher, but he's super fat. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Look at that guy. All right, thank you, sir. Have a good day. Woo! Good fish, man. So this whole section is loaded with fish. The other section, which I didn't put that video out, there are literally no fish. There's not even little fish. And the reason is they cut the dam off too quickly. So the average depth of this river was about 15 feet. And it stayed that way for months, like 7 or 8 months consistently. And then they shut the dam off. And when I say they shut it off, they completely shut it off. So the river went down to like 0. Not really, it got down to like 3 feet, but that's pretty much 0. You can walk this whole thing. And now they've started releasing water again slowly. So the fish are kind of like spread out everywhere. And this section seems to have a few fish, where the other sections had nothing. Didn't even have bluegill. So I imagine downstream that there's a section that's just loaded with fish. But some of the sections are too long. Like there's no access points. So you're going to have to do like 20 to 25 miles in one day. And I just don't want to do that. You know, like it's too much. Which you could separate it and do overnight trips, which would be a lot of fun. That'd probably be the way to do it, really. And actually, at about the level it's at right now is where you want to do it at. Legit. That's surprising. There wasn't a fish in there. All right, let's roll on. Keep on rolling. Now we're into that typical like mud embankment. This is what I see on this river a lot. This is the washed out trees, mud embankment, which the mud sucks, but the tree cover is actually fun to fish. You know, punch that cover all day and there's lots of it. But there's a gravelly kind of bottom in certain sections. So there is some gravel. Fish on. Whoa, monster jumper guy. Mr. Smallhead. Now this is a hybrid fish, I think. It has interesting markings. Well, maybe it's just a juvenile. I could be wrong and it's just a juvenile. Ah! Dude, stop, bro. These river fish are crazy. They're insane. Dude, stop. Okay. Yeah, I think he's just a juvenile. He jumped a lot, though. Have a good day. Sir jumps a lot. The water is so clear that both of those fish, I was able to draw them in. So they're pretty far away from the whopper plopper, and they can hear it and feel it probably and see it, and they swim over and eat it. Well, I guess I'm gonna call it quits at the cow party here and just turn around, because upstream is a lot of the same and I'm not feeling it. I'm worried about my tires going flat because my tire pressure sensor came on for some reason. So I probably don't need to waste the entire day fishing if I have flat tires or a tire or whatever's going on. My car was just in the shop because I got new stuff, new brakes and stuff going on. So I don't know. Hopefully I didn't pick up a nail somewhere. Be great, get new tires and immediately get a nail. But maybe it was just needs a little air action. So the downfall of fishing here is for me to get to the location where I launch, scratches up the paint on my car, and I bottom out really, really, really bad. So I probably can't ever come down here again. For real. Like, it's gonna tear my car up if I keep coming down. You just need a truck. You gotta have the ground clearance. It's unfortunate. I have been thinking about buying 2 rod and reel setups before the tariffs really get out of control here. And I think some other fishermen have already done that. So it's probably a good idea that I do that too. I mean, they're talking about really serious increases on a lot of things. And you know, some fishing gear is already expensive. Which, I mean, it'd be better to buy American-made companies, but like some of the companies that the stuff's made in America is already too expensive for me. Like, I can't afford that, you know? Reality is I can't drop $200 on a rod and then break it. So I was thinking about going ahead and buying a bait caster setup and probably a bait finesse setup. That's what I was thinking. But, you know, I don't know. Maybe I'm just jumping the gun completely and a bunch of nonsense. I don't know. Oh my gosh. Okay. That fish never bit it. It jumped completely over top of the whopper plopper. Like, what's up with that? How are you going to jump over top of it? Like, he was fronting. You know what I mean? He's like, check it out. I could have bit it, but I'm not gonna. I think my other camera's dead already. Okay. Maybe it wasn't. I don't know. What was going on? Well, it's malfunctioning or something. Are you gonna work, dude? Okay. Okay, now it's recording. I don't know. Let's try to catch a fish. Jeez. Making it too complicated. Okay, so that fish jumped over the top of the whopper plopper. There's a woodpecker behind me going bananas. He's going ham. See? No dice now. Oh, that was a little fish. Okay. He's a jumpy guy. That's a spot bass. Well, that's the first spot of the day. And that's a really healthy fish, to be honest. Oh my gosh. He is a bleedy guy. I don't think it was even in his gills. He might be okay. For some reason, he was just gushing blood. I don't know what was up with that. And I definitely am nearly positive that that was not the same fish that jumped earlier. Oh my gosh. See the difference there? I throw the mooch over there and nothing happens. I throw the whopper plopper and I get it. Well, I'm about to land a fish here. It's funny we're getting into these spot bass now. Because earlier I was only catching smallmouth, but now we're getting these spots. Which have all been really healthy and big for spots. Like, this is a good sized fish. His teeth are so sharp. It's crazy. Ow. Eee. Oh, he's trying to squeeze me out. Mr. Spotted Bass. See, he's got the spot right there. Oh, he's got the spot. He got the spot. All right, have a good day, sir. Oh my gosh. He lost his mind. Oh, man. Oh, look at all those fish. Look at all those fish. 3, 4, 5 smallmouth right there. There's 5 smallmouth right there. And the fish that I hooked was a spot bass. That very last one that came up was big. That was a big smallmouth. I hope my camera picked that up. That was crazy, man. They came out of the woodwork. They're all like tucked up in there and hiding and stuff. That was crazy. There was like a couple of them right there. I don't want to do that again because it's on the wrong side of that tree. Ooh, boom! See, it has that drawing power. That's awesome. Little spotted bass. I'm kind of like in the mood. If they're not at least 14 or 15, I don't want them to bite it. Because like that one spotted bass started bleeding really bad, and I don't know why. Like there was no reason for him to start bleeding like that. And I don't want to hurt the little ones, you know. I want them to be able to grow and get bigger. Well, it seems like there's a good population of smallmouth up here for sure. Got it. These are all spot over here. Oh, I say that. No, that's a spot bass. Actually, that's a hybrid fish, but I'm going to call it a spot. Oh, its teeth are so sharp. Oh, dude. Its teeth are super sharp. I'm not even joking. I'll go back and look at the video, but I think I lost 2 and then landed 2. And I had multiple blow-ups. That's a big one. That's a big one. Well, maybe not. It's just fighting really hard. Whoa, Mr. Smallface. Good to see you, bro. I'd already given up. Come here, you. Okay, actually, you go back into the water, fish. If I don't paddle, I'm gonna get stuck. Okay, he's way too crazy. Okay, I gotta hold it with my feet. Hold it with my feet. Try not to break the rod. Come on, Mr. Fish, let's go. You and me. We gotta get over here where it's not so crazy. Whew, almost got sucked into that tree. All right. Man, that fish fought so hard. It was crazy. And I saw him come out of those trees. Wow, that thing is strong. Thank you, sir. Have a good day. Wow. Oh, that's a little one. Oh, it was a little one. It was a little fish. Nah, I'm just going to keep on rolling. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe. And this was Barren River, a section I've never even fished before, ever. It was kind of good. I produced some good fish. But thanks for watching. Peace.